There's nothing quite like going from the boardroom to the dugout. The dugout is where I'm most comfortable. I have no doubt that the experiences of being a chairman dealing with huge personalities has helped me, but I must say I'm just more at home, more comfortable in the dugout than I ever was in the boardroom. I had a very difficult reign as chairman at Crystal Palace, as everybody who remembers would know. Obviously I lost whatever fortune that I managed to create. I went from being chairman of Crystal Palace Football Club in the boardroom to being manager of Bromley under-9s, where I set up the youth section at Bromley, and then eventually I was asked by a good friend of mine who I played football with, who owned the club, to manage the first team. And the last 7-8 years have been a great learning curve for me as a manager. It would mean everything to me to take Bromley through to the second round. It's only been achieved once before in 1945. Very special for us commercially, for the club, where we are at the moment. Building the new infrastructure in the club will be a great thank you to our new chairman and who have come in and spent some serious money. I mean, the excitement of these last 2 weeks of being involved in the FA Cup for everybody. You know, there's a buzz around Bromley Football Club, there's a buzz around the change room, there's a buzz around the training ground. I go into the club earlier than most. I meet with my coaching staff and we go through the ideas that I've had since we last spoke, which is often the day before and the night before. I have my last minute changes that I might want to make to the starting 11. And then myself and my coaching team, we sit in the kit room and we just talk through how important the game is. And then we come back into the dressing room and then we go at them with real motivational drive.
This is ours if you want it! Come on! Own that!
I tend to not be a big shouter from the touchline. My voice doesn't carry as well as my number 2, smudger, Neil Smith, who's got a great voice. So if I see something I need adjusting on the pitch, I have a word with Smudger and he bellows it out.
Oi! Live it out! We're seeing too deep! We're seeing too deep!
But really I wait until half-time. It's pre-match, half-time, and during the half-time I try and get my messages across. When you're playing against opposition and certain things happen in the game that you have to alter in order to get a result, and when you do and it works, there is nothing more fulfilling, and you just sit there and say, I know if I hadn't have made that substitution at that time and said what I said at half time, or just got that message across to the player at the right time, then that wouldn't have happened. And in the reverse, it can kill you, because you can make that decision and you know it's your decision that is messed up. But I'm one of those managers that'll always put my hand up after the game. If we've failed, I'm the first to blame myself rather than the team.
Get out to him, Lloyd! Ali, stay in there!
With league games, you've got another chance. You've always got another chance. But cup competitions, they're one-off competitions. It's make or break. The disappointment of losing is an extreme that, to the extent where, as a manager, you want to give up football. It's that bad. Sunday morning, I'm awful. And it's not until I've worked out in my mind, and it is during the course of the following day, where I can put it right. The extreme disappointment turns to excitement. I'm going to put this right, and I know how to put it right. Football has led to me having some of my greatest highs and also some of my extreme lows. But all in all, I could never give up the sport that I love.